What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, alongside Danielle.
What's up, guys?
In town. She actually trains with me. If I said under me, all kinds of YouTube rumors would get started.
We don't need that.
No, it's going to start anyway. This is my channel. According to YouTube, I fornicate everything in sight. It's just what I do. The trolls will comment on anything. But what's really funny is we were training legs today, and I train. When I train legs, I know you guys see some of the video, but you don't see all of the sets, like 10 sets of 20. We actually did 5 sets of 20, then raised the weight and did 5 sets of 10. And then we did goblet squats, then we did leg extension, then we did regular back squats. And, you know, you actually mentioned something. Now, what was that comment that that one dude made to you?
So there's a dude in my gym, and he sees that I do legs often. And he tells me he doesn't train legs because his legs grow really quick. And he would not be able to find jeans that fit him.
Yeah, and are his legs impressive?
No.
See, here's the thing about, like, if you don't want to train legs, just do physique. Just kidding. If you don't want to train legs, just say, yo, I don't want to train legs. What I don't get is the excuses for training legs. The bottom line is a lot of people don't train legs for one simple reason. It's fucking hard to get these things to grow. You know, there are those freaks, like remember Desmond Miller, and there's a couple guys who just, their legs just grow. Right? Like I know Branch has big legs, but they keep training them hard because there's nothing, the only problem in my opinion with big legs is the bigger your legs are, the smaller it makes your penis look.
Yeah, that's a struggle. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Take more androgens. Your thing will grow. So my whole thing is training legs. Now, I just wanted to go over some benefits to training legs. Now, now I'm just going to put you on the spot. We didn't discuss, like, why do you train legs? Like, obviously, women want that nice squat ass. You know, they want the firm thighs. Now, why do you train legs? What's your reasoning? Because you don't compete. Let's be real. She did compete, but she's in a mental spot where she just doesn't want to compete because it's not healthy, mentally or physically. Let's be real here. So why do you train legs so hard and so often?
I train legs because I think it's important to have the whole package, and without legs you just look odd, and obviously women with thicker legs are more attractive. Yeah, that's a fact.
Well, for me, I mean, but you knew that? How I knew it. She was looking at my phone like, what are all these pictures of random girls with thick ass legs on you? I actually take it a step further. I took this, you know, this Mike Rasheed taught me a lot about this. Like, where we train, like, if you can get it done in the gym, it's so much easier in life. Like, if you are able to completely go outside of your comfort zone and just make your mind adapt to the pain and the torture you put yourself through on a leg day, doing 10 sets of 20, doing goblets, doing all these heavy back squats, doing reps, puking, doing everything you can to get something so difficult to grow for most, to grow or to achieve results for women, tone up, firm. It's still hypertrophy. At the end of the day, you're making your muscle grow. Muscles don't tone, they don't shape, they grow. Okay, that's what they do. Is they hypertrophy when you train them and they atrophy when you don't. You know, muscle doesn't like that plateau. That's your muscle's always tearing down and repairing. It's always doing its thing. So I think more than just physically, I think training legs, if you don't train legs, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to enrich your mind and yourself as a person because you're putting yourself through a struggle. You know, it's not a struggle like not being able to pay your bills or not. We've all been there. I've been there, you know, not having enough food or not having all that, you know, cool stuff or having adversities in your life, but it gives you a moment to handle that struggle, so to speak, and to overcome it by mentally being stronger than the weight.
If you can sustain a hard leg day, like a hard, intense leg day, then you're set.
I think you're set. It does give you a lot of the tools. A lot of things are mental. Have you ever read about, now she has a degree in psychology.
Everything's mental.
So she's completely like, she's hot and she has a degree in psychology. So she's hot and she knows she has mental issues because she trains. She's like, she could diagnose her own dysmorphia. So here's the deal.
Yep.
It's the truth. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're giving your body a chance and your mind a chance to adapt. And also, let's be real. When I go to the gym, I remember I was training with Alyssa in Iowa. We were doing those events. And there's a dude, she's like, wow, look at that impressive physique. And I'm like, look at his pants. Yeah, pants were just, there was nothing under his pants. I'm not talking about his balls. I was talking about like his legs. They were like sticks, but he had this huge upper body. So what's the point of getting this well-developed upper body if people look down and go,
damn,
he looks like he's fucking a chicken down there,
Yep.
you know? So not only does it look better physically, and even if you just want, I just want big biceps and chest. And now let's go a step further. Is that a flex?
I decided not to go for it.
She just randomly.
You're over here like.
She just randomly did one of these.
I don't want to embarrass you.
Not only now, what I've learned through my injuries is that imbalance is like the worst thing that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
So what if you have a strong upper body and a weak lower body? You're creating different kinds of tensions on your body, on your muscles. It's all connected. So you'll create imbalances that might lead to issues with your lower back, with a lot of things like hamstring strength and flexibility is a huge, huge issue with lower back pain. That's a huge contributing factor. So that's one thing that I've learned is that not only is it, obviously visual, but it's also going to hinder your performance in life and your ability to leave in your quality of life at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%.
And I just really like veiny ass, grainy legs. I've always been in love with that Dorian look. I'm a freak. That's what I enjoy. But, I just, and also, women don't like that. My legs don't look like that all the time. Like, I'm not walking around hitting a quad shot at the beach. All they see is shapely, big legs, which I think, doesn't that signal power? You're a female, right?
Right.
Okay. Just making sure.
I think so.
Or else this would be really awkward right now. No, but so like when you see a man, like, and just preference, just generally speaking, not asking like but like when doesn't a woman want a man with power? And what signals power more than like delts and legs? Legs are powerful.
Especially quads.
Quads. But hamstrings, again, you don't want to have that imbalance because then your knees get fucked up, your back gets fucked up.
And bitches love hamstrings.
Bitches love hamstrings. But as a female, isn't that like, you always say, well, women really want this. Well, here's a woman, I think.
And we like power.
Women, yeah, thank you. So, I know there's going to be a lot of comments from people who see this video outside of this industry who be like, oh, you're wrong, you're just steroid. That's another thing. Steroid comments, they're going to happen in this video. Well, he's just a juiced up meathead. I get that every fucking video I do.
Juice monkey.
Juice monkey's my favorite. That's my favorite. Is there a racial connotation when you call a white guy a juice monkey?
I don't know.
Because I'd imagine if you call like Mike would be like, don't call me a juice monkey. Do I get mad, like offended for juice monkey?
I don't know.
Because that's like, for me, that's not a good word.
No.
But it's so socially acceptable to say that. So just because there's this opinion being presented doesn't mean I'm on grams of testosterone. I'm on 12 grams of testosterone. But it means that that's just an opinion. That's her opinion. There could be girls, I think they're fucking nuts, who like fat, pudgy dudes with no legs. There are. Because there are women who want to be superior to their man. They don't want a man who go out. They're afraid he's going to go out and do something. So what they do is they'll find a weak, it's like the lion going after the weak gazelle. They're not going after the strong one who runs really fast. They're going after that little one who has a limp.
Because then they can have him under their wing.
That's what I think it is. I think it's the kind of woman, alpha woman. I think most women who are alpha, like it's not a sexist thing. Most women who have that alpha mentality, they want a powerful man. So it's not like, so they don't just constantly win. I think they like a challenge. Whereas, women who are a bit weak, they go after that weak gazelle.
Absolutely.
It's just my opinion. But anyway, that's that. You got to train legs. You got to fucking train them. We've presented 10 reasons?
At least 10.
And there's only one negative, and that's that it makes your dick look small. Or smaller. It depends, If they did that study I told you about, the average North Korean's penis size is 3.8 inches. So, dude, if you're North Korean, just don't train legs. Don't. Just pencil legs is the only way. This video applies to everyone except North Koreans. And the average Congans was over 7 inches. So if you're from the Congo, train legs more, or you won't be able to sustain the weight of your large penis.
Fair enough.
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. 9 minutes of cock talk with us. I'm Marc Lobliner alongside my girl,
Danielle.
And that's not a game.